Hi, it's me, Vamp, and this is Nezha Planeswalker. I'm guessing you can tell. Of course, he is the Fire Planeswalker. In case you guys don't get the Planeswalker thing, the Magic the Gathering thing, if you don't get it, don't worry too much about it. This is actually going to be a whole loadout, I guess you could say, and not just simple build. Okay, so let's go with the build to begin with. As you can see, it's called Planeswalker, and it features corrosive projection, Firewalker, of course. The Firewalker, in case you guys don't know, it's actually an Exodus mod. At max, of course, it does plus 24.2% to bullet jump, plus 24.2% to aim glide and wall latch, and plus 175% heat on bullet jump. So yes, I figured that's important because the Planeswalker, he is a Planeswalker, so you want him to be able to do stuff. Now this doesn't matter all that much. I always choose arcanes that best choose the frame I'm using, so let's get into it. I mean, this will bring his health to 925. Prime continuity will help bring his duration up. Prime continuity combined with narrow-minded makes his duration real good, which is good because of the fact that transient fortitude takes away some of his duration. I decided to put overextended on because he needs to have a fair range for everything, I feel. And to compensate for overextended, I have these three mods that not only compensate but add more to it. And he needs to have a good energy supply, as he is Nezha, and he is going to be using his firewalking ability. But that's not all. We have the heat dagger. Now, in case you're wondering, you're like, oh, Vamp, it looks super cool. That whole thing looks super cool. Actually, this is part of the Nezha Deluxe collection. The knife dagger thing, the dagger skin. This is the skin for the heat dagger. The heat dagger itself doesn't look as impressive. I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks impressive, but not as impressive as the skin. So yeah, and there should be a card somewhere up there if there wasn't already. Anyway, let's show you the build I chose for this. Okay, first of all, I chose a ribbon. I have a ribbon for this. One, since hardly no one uses the heat dagger, I was able to get it for super cheap. And two, I feel like every planeswalker's weapon should have some kind of ribbon. I've decided that all the planeswalkers are going to have melee only weapons. Well, because planeswalkers, it's part of the Magic the Gathering lore, and hands, blade, I couldn't justify actually giving them guns, so this is going to be the next best thing. Okay, now Spoiled Strike, luckily the ribbon itself actually compensates for Spoiled Strike, so I got a bit lucky there. I know what you're thinking. The ribbon had negative critical damage, which it does, but I mean, look at the critical chance. It's only 5. So with every swing, I'm getting a 5% chance of a critical chance. That's not much at all, honestly. I mean, it's especially since I can do a good amount of swings. Like I said, this lowers the attack speed a little bit, but not too much, honestly. Then we have Covert Lethality. It is a dagger after all. Plus 100 extra damage on melee attacks. I'll be honest, I forgot that bit at first. But then it says all lethal damage on finishers, which is good if you're gonna just finish them off. But that extra damage on melee attacks, it's still a good bonus. It may not be 100%, but it's 100, which helps. Rendering Strike and Argus Strike. Rendering Strike is good because it helps both the slash and the puncher. And then this helps the puncher. Despite this being called the Heat Dagger, it doesn't do innate heat damage. So, luckily, I have this mod. And there's a spot for this mod though. It's a heat dagger, so it's like they were like, we gotta give it room for molten impact, but it doesn't do innate heat damage. And this is a 2-former build. Oh, and I guess I should have pointed out that this Planeswalker build for Nezha is a 4-former build. Yeah. And with that said, let's go find a mission that he will either excel at or he will die at. One of the two. Actually, I've tested this out quite a bit on stream. So he shouldn't die. Unless I'm being way too terrible, in which case he might. You know what? When in doubt, let's Death Detonation mode. Huh. That's actually not very good for us. So we will do a survival. Yeah, I just realized, I mean, we'll do it and we'll leave if we have to. But I just realized maybe putting it on public might not be the best idea. We will see. The only reason why I say that is because of the fact that, you know, I don't want to make this video too long for you guys. So if it gets beyond like 10 minutes or whatever, I'll just do what I've been doing lately apparently. I mean, if they want to go beyond 5 or 10 waves, I'll just do what I've been doing, which is, you know, in the video and then in a bonus video, as I call it, I'll do the thing. Nezha, I am really digging Nezha, although we might try to go to 10 waves because this is actually pretty cool and it's fun too. That's the thing. It's a fun Nezha build. Not only useful, but it's fun. That's what I like to do. I like to make builds that are useful and fun. Yeah, see? And best of all, it doesn't really need a gun to benefit. Yeah. It's a good, fun little build. Actually, when I was making this on stream, it's funny because no one really, well, it seems like a lot of people didn't know what Planeswalkers were in terms of Magic the Gathering. So, yeah, I guess, and this is a good way for me to show off Nezha's rework too. He got actually quite a big rework. First of all, his first ability, you can just recast it anytime, but it's duration based, so you know, I can still pick up the energies and stuff. And the mods, I guess. I mean, I could have done that anyway, but you know what I mean. And then I can still benefit from my subclass giving me more energy as well. I didn't say I feel like it's going to run out soon. More energy. I mean, you know, just recasting. Now, yes, recasting basically means you're wasting whatever time it has left in recasting it. But I feel like it's better to recast, you know, I feel like it's better to recast it whenever you want versus having to wait for it to run out. I wish other abilities would develop the same thing. And you would think the damage reduction instead of invincibility would hurt Nezha quite a bit. But it doesn't. I mean, this damage, I'll be honest, even when I use him at higher levels, I think I like the fact that he has this damage resistance there. Oh, and I'll be honest, I don't know what they did to his teleportation, but it seems a lot more fun to use. Oh yeah, they made it so Firewalker wouldn't run out on. Oh, and also, they'll probably all die. I'll have to wait till we get to a higher level. But when I bounce off, that we have a bot, don't we? Yep. See, it bounces off a lot of stuff, but then if they were hooked when I bounced off, it would have also created another one that appeared. I think it's a little bit more bouncy, and I can't help but to feel they also gave it like a small degree of aim, you know, target lock on thing. I mean, it's not an insane amount, like if I do it from there, it's not going to lock onto a target, but I feel like they gave it a good amount. And you saw I did that in the air, right? I mean, Nezha is like crowd control, right up there with crowd control. But he's not just crowd control, he's flashy crowd control. I'm being real flashy here. Ooh, and look, I mean, I went out of bounds, but did you see that? I decided, hey, I'm gonna teleport wherever my thing goes. Oh yeah, let's go. And as you see, I'm invulnerable when I'm initially casting it, and then any bonus damage gets applied. Ooh, those could actually kill me if I don't deal with them. I'll have to go into operator mode to deal with them. Someone activated those traps. No, it looks like I'm by myself. That means we can leave whenever we want. Okay then, let's jam, shall we? I wonder what made them want to oh, okay, I think I know. I mean, if Nezha killing everything, it's not as fun for some people, I feel like. So, maybe that was it. In which case, I have to say, I'm making a video. Come back on your own time. Now I'm going to try to, my instinct is to stay till only 20, I mean, leave now honestly, but I'm going to stay so we can try to get the enemy to be a little harder, just so you guys can see the full scope. Now, yeah, I'm not going to clip it now and put more on a later thing, because we are just staying till 10. Since a lot of other people didn't, since they didn't stay, there's really no need for, you know, me to clip it and us to leave. But yeah, you can see this build, this weapon, it's very fun. Look at me. I will walk through the fire. 'Cause where else can I turn? I will walk through the fire and let it burn.
Get ready for a capsule.
Luckily, Nezha's immune to his own fire. Otherwise, we'd be in a whole world of trouble. Okay. Nope, they aren't. Okay. Hey, can I... Wait, is this one still alive? Okay. I don't know if you saw that, but it appeared to the second ring of doom.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
I'm trying something. Yes! Okay. You guys probably think I'm crazy, but I get to know if that thing could break. Ooh. For the opponent. Ooh. It didn't come back yet, so I teleport straight to it. Oh, and they also changed it, so now instead of if you get a kill with the chakram, if the chakram hits an enemy, there's a chance that it would drop an orb. A healing orb. I think it was originally energy orb too. I think it's still energy orb. But I mean, it's not a guaranteed drop. I think it was a guaranteed drop at one point, I think. Oh, and watch when I run out. When I run out of the damage resistance, watch. Okay, it does heat damage and then AoE, and makes me invulnerable for a short period of time. Ah, I'm out to be messy. Well, rip.
Another life support capsule is now available.
Okay. Here we go. Don't know how exactly that spread. I guess it hit him as well. But... And look. Boomerang. And since it was still boomeranging, behind the enemy. Boomerang again. This is fun, isn't it? Well, for me it's fun. I am having a blast with this. Oh yeah, see, that's what I mean.
The longer you fight,
Wait, what is
the more
that?
successful we will be.
What is that? I mean, wait, is that one of the flying thing?
Life support
Ha!
Shadow. Extraction.
Okay, fine, Lotus. Fun ruiner. Actually, I did say I was gonna leave at 10. So maybe that wasn't called for me to call Lotus a fun ruiner. My bad, Lotus, my bad. You were right. I did say I'd leave at 10. So Lotus, let's leave before we make the video way too long.
Life support capsule is now available.
But I hope you guys saw that. See that he is fun. He is fun indeed. Okay. Let's see. I think one of those, I think like a T3 is something that per se needed or something, not to... Oh, I need to put a lens on. Nezha. It's not going to be a greater one because Nezha not a prime. I have my rules. My rules are I don't put, you know, greater lenses on non-primes, period. I mean, eventually it will be Eidolon lenses, but I'll be honest, I've been super lazy and haven't been going into plane to farm for Eidolon lenses. I suppose with the new Fortuna, there'll probably be like an Eidolon equivalent. I mean, I can only imagine there would be. Okay? I mean, it's kind of obvious. Nezha, Madurai. Okay. Well, with that, I'm actually going to end the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the loadout. Hopefully you guys have fun with it. I mean, you know, feel free to play around with it. If there's something you don't like, then feel free to trade it in. Remember, just as always, normal flow and normal continuity can easily replace primed flow and prime continuity. With the heat dagger, you bet. Okay, here's the best bet with the heat dagger. If you don't have a ribbon for the heat dagger, and whatnot, your best bet is to go after something that gives more speed. Because here's the thing. If you don't have damage, the next best thing is speed for DPS. As far as I'm concerned. If you don't have the damage to finish it off in like 2 strikes, you're real fast and do 5 strikes real fast, it will still kill the enemy at the end of the day. And with that, I am going to end the video, but for real this time. Later.